Hey everyone, clean cut here. Just shaved, well, I shaved last night, but today we're gonna go over The Soft Parade by The Doors, their fourth album, released in 1969. Now, while listening to this, I was reading a Rolling Stones article on this album, and I mean, it confirmed what I already really knew. A lot of Doors fans and music fans in general do not like this album. This is probably the most hated Doors album, and the one that people just really don't like as an album for the Doors, which is strange. Now, you'll have to wait until the tier list at the end of all the Doors videos for my full opinion, but there's a reason that I have the special edition, remastered, expensive one, because this is my favourite Doors album by a country mile. I think it's the best Doors album. I love it, and it's one of my favourite albums in general. It's probably in the top, I don't want to say top 10, but it's probably close, probably like 12 or 11. But yeah, as I said, this is I believe it came out last year. It's the Brain. It's a re-release, remastered, what have you. The 50th anniversary remaster, that's what it's called. And it did come out last year, because that was 50 years since. So, the front cover, which I quite like, it's simple and simplistic. And then the back cover, which goes over all the CDs and everything. So, it's also numbered, which is cool, which makes it quite unique. So I have number 01. I have number 1081, because I can read numbers. This usually sits up there in its special little cubby hole where I can see it. Now, it has a great gatefold, which has a lovely picture of the band and Brain Cat, and then the CDs. Now, the original video of me unboxing this is one of my most popular videos on my channel, which just adds to my likeness of this album. But so the first of the CDs is just the album. It's the original stereo mix of the album, which actually I'm going to get them out and show you. Do not fall out. Stop being weird. Someone told me I should slow down in these videos and just chill and, do them a bit calmer, which I understand. CD2, it's the same album, but it's the Doors only mix, where they have removed all the horns and the orchestral instrumentation that comes with this album. Now, I've listened to the Doors only mix, and not that I don't like it, I prefer the actual album, because that's how the band originally intended it, and I think it's great, obviously, being my favourite Doors album. But that's just if you don't like this album because of the horns and orchestral instrumentation, then the Doors only mix is definitely something you should check out. It's a lot more stripped back, and it also comes with Robbie Krieger did some overdubs for the guitar, so I believe you can hear the difference on. Get back in there, you son of a gun. You can definitely hear the difference on some of the songs when you listen to that Doors only mix with the Robbie Krieger overdub. And then the third one, what was on the third one? CD3, I Am Troubled, Morrison, Seminary School, aka Petition of the Lord of Prayer, Morrison, Rock is Dead, complete version, The Doors, Matson Presley, pardon me. So it's a bunch of like demo songs, and there's a studio session on here, which is about it can't be an hour. It says it's an hour and 4 minutes long, but it can't be. Or maybe it is. It's a CD. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. And then obviously the vinyl comes with the original stereo mix remastered. And I really like how they've just laid it out on the back there. It's really easy to see and read. But we shall continue. It does come with, since it's like an anniversary edition, a nice book which has, again, the information. It goes over all the different CDs, and all tracks recorded at Elektra Studio B, Los Angeles. And then Jim Morrison was a very good looking dude, especially with his long hair and his beard. It really suits him for the late 60s style. And then recording pictures. This might be a long video because it's one of my favourite albums. I'm not going to apologise. Now, I'm not going to read this, but it goes through the recording history and just how they recorded the album, which is cool. And then there's some really great artwork. It goes, yeah. Come on. So there's more, what's his name? Well, there's a write-up on the album by this dude. Look, his name is, come on, David Frick. David Frick is his name, or Fricky. I'm quite sure it's Frick. And then, but getting on to the music, because we're already 6 minutes in, gosh. Let me show you the record. So the record is just, I'm going to get it out because it's my favourite albums. It's a nice 180 gram record. It's quite sturdy, and if you dropped it, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you do drop it, it's not going to smash. And then label, for those who care. As for songs, now the first two songs, Tell All the People and Touch Me, are the most like horns and orchestral pieces on the album. They really start with these triumphant horns and flutes and like trumpets and trombones and I don't know what the actual instruments are, but it's such a great way to start your album. I love it. I love how triumphant and happy and just so uplifting these two songs are. They're just amazing. Tell all the people that you see, it's just me, follow me down. These my two favourite Doors songs. Easily, I fucking love them. And the funny thing is, that Rolling Stones article I mentioned earlier listed them as the two worst Doors songs. And I honestly can't see why. I know they're a rock band, but they're a classic rock band, and there's nothing wrong with a band experimenting in these ways. You know, they didn't completely sell out like Linkin Park would in the future. But point being, Tell All the People and Touch Me are my two favourite Doors. I love them. I love the lyrics, I love the horns, I love the guitar, the drums, just perfect. I love the way Touch Me sort of, it just, at the end of the track it goes into this great guitar and drum bit, and then ends with this big triumphant, I don't even know what he says, but I think it's something like touch me or lumber than me, just end. And then, so the third song, Shan's Blues, it doesn't have the same sort of triumphant horns, but it really, it brings the tempo down and slows the album down a bit, but it's still amazing, and I love Jim Morrison's vocals on this track. And then Do It is amazing. I need to check. Wild Child. The brain. Do It is amazing. Easy Ride, just fantastic. And then Wild Child, which starts side 2, has this just fantastic guitar riff to it. It's just amazing, brilliant. Such a great way to start the second side of your album, and a fantastic guitar riff. I fucking love the guitar on that track, just flawless. Robbie Krieger is fantastic. Now the Doors only mix, the guitar on there, which I'm assuming, to me it sounds different, so I'm assuming Robbie Krieger did the overdub for that track, and it's not better, but it's more clear, and it's just great. You should check it out. Brain. Where was I? Oh, Running Blue is a great song. Wishful Sinful is a great song. But The Soft Parade, which is the third best song on the track, but it's the album. But one of my favourite Doors albums, I can't speak today. Doors songs. I love everything about it. Again, it comes back in with these horns, and then there's different layers to the song where it builds up and slows down and builds up again. It's just amazing. Now, this album is my favourite Doors album, and it's, to me, I know this is going to offend a lot of people, but this is a 10 out of 10 for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time where we go over Morrison Hotel. Take care, everyone.